It's Wednesday, guys. We have another math session ahead of us today where we are going to be working in our workbook. We are going to be doing problems together. Remember, if you need a one-on-one with me today to go over some word problems with decimals, please do so. We're going to finish up word problems today. We will have a chapter review day tomorrow, and then Friday we're going to take our test, our first virtual test. Which is really the same thing as what we do in class, except you're gonna do it on Seesaw. Okay, or if that's too hard, then you can just print it out and then just send me a picture. Okay, so let's go ahead and open up our 5B workbook. You do not need your textbook today. 5B workbook to page 61. We're gonna be looking at 11 together today. We're going to go through pages 61 and 62 today together. And then I'm going to have you do 63 and 64 on your own. Okay. And I think that you guys should be good to go at that point. All right. So let's go ahead and take a look at 11. Rainy, it says. Rainy bought 9 similar notebooks. She gave the cashier $10 and she received a change of $5.05. What was the cost of one notebook? Okay, I'm going to draw my bar and I'm going to split it up into 9 notebooks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need to do it smaller. Okay, let's see. I'm going to watch my screen while I do it this time. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Cool. All right, so I am trying to figure out the cost of one of those notebooks. All right, so she gave the cashier $10. And it says that she received $5.05 back. What was the cost of one notebook? Okay, so we've got to figure out what this would equal. So she gave $10. She got $5.05 back. So let's go ahead and subtract these. I can't do 0 minus 5. So I've got to keep going until I have something that I can borrow, which is here. Now I can't come all the way back over here. Remember that? So I'm going to go ahead and make this a 10. Still not good over here. So then this is going to become a 9. And this becomes your 10. Still not good here. So this becomes a 9. And this becomes your 10. 10 minus 5 is 5. 9 minus 0 is 9. Bring down my decimal. 9 minus 5 is 4, okay, and then that's just 0. So I ended up with all of these books cost $4.95, okay? And I know that because of how much she gave and how much she got in change. That's how I figured out how much all of them cost. But that's not what it's asking me. It's saying, what is the cost of one notebook? So now I need to take my $4 and my 95 cents that I just figured out, and I need to do what to it to figure out how much each little guy is worth. What would I divide it by? Excellent. I'm going to divide it by my 9. So bring up my decimal before I forget. 9 times nothing is going to get me close to 4. Okay, don't bring down your decimal, just bring it up when you're dividing. 9 times what is going to get me close to 49? 5. Excellent. Okay. That's easy. Okay. 9 times 5 again. All right, so that means that the cost of one notebook was how much? 55 cents, or you could write it like this. Okay, let's take a look at 12. A kilogram, oh, here we go now. So this is going back to last week when we were looking at conversion. So get out your conversion chart if you haven't already. A kilogram of whole wheat flour costs $6. Before I even start, I'm going to put my cheat sheet up here. 1 kilogram equals 1,000 grams. All right, now I'm ready. A kilogram of whole wheat flour costs $6. So 1 kilogram equals $6. Got it? What is the cost of 400 grams of flour? So it is wanting me to convert it to grams. Okay, so what is the cost of 400 grams of flour? So let's take a look. I know that 1 kilogram is how many grams? 1,000. So I'm going to erase this because I know I've got to convert it to grams. Tells me that in the problem. All right, so 1,000 grams equals $6. So now I need to figure out, all right, well, how much would 100 grams be? I'm going to keep breaking it down, okay? How much would 100 grams be? I don't know, because we're trying to get to 400. I'm trying to make it easier. So I'm going to do $6 divided by my 100, divided by my 10, okay? So I have 6 divided by 10, and I'm probably going to have a decimal, so I'll go ahead and do that. All right, 6 times what gets me close to 10? Nothing, right? Oops, hold on. 6 times 0. It's going to keep getting you to 0. Okay, so let's do it this way. Let's try the other way. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So you're going to go ahead and set it up like this. 10 times what gets me close to 6? 0, right? 10 times what gets me close to 60? Yeah, 6, right? So that's going to equal 0.6, and then I can add a 0 here since I'm dealing with money, okay? Because I can't just leave it like that, right? I've got to add a 0 to show that I don't have anything in my hundredths. And then I'm not quite done yet. Now I can figure out 400 grams because I broke it down into 100 grams. 400 grams is going to be 4 times 0.60, okay? Because I know that 100 is 60 cents. So that means in order to find, like, let me show it to you this way. If this is 400 grams, one of these is 100 grams, right? And 100 grams is 60 cents. So then I just need to either add that 4 times or I'm going to be multiplying it by what? 4. Okay, does that make sense why I'm doing that? Okay, let's go ahead and multiply those together now. 0.60 times 4. All right, it's going to get me to 0. 6 times 4. We've got 24. Bring down my decimal. That's 0, so then my 2's there. So the cost of 400 grams of flour is how much, guys? $2.40. Excellent job. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at 13 together. I'd like for you to pause the video and give it a try. All right, here's 13. A shop owner bought 30 folders. Notice how I'm reading a sentence and breaking it down. And some journals. Okay. He paid $82 for the folders. Oh, okay, that's some good information. $82.50 for the folders. Each journal cost 10 times, so your journal cost 10 times your folder. What was the cost of each journal? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and set it up. I know that 30 folders was $82.50. So I'm going to go ahead and figure out the cost of one folder first. So I need to take my $82.50 and I am going to divide that by how many? 30. Excellent, because I have 30 folders. Okay. 30 times what gets me close to 82? Good. I can do 2 here. It's going to get me to 60. Okay. All right. So I should be about here. You guys with me? All right. So then I have 30 times, let's try 7, 0, 21. Yep, that's pretty close. Okay. Now I've still got to bring this guy down. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and take a look. 30 times what's going to get me close to 150. I know that 3 times 5 is 15. And the 0, let me try that. 0, oh, yep. Okay. All right, so each folder costs $2.75. So one folder costs $2.75, right guys? We just figured that out. Now we need to figure out about the journals. It says that each journal cost 10 times the amount of a folder, which is what this was. We just figured that out, right? So I'm going to go ahead and multiply those and see what I get. Okay, 0, 0, 0, drop my egg, 5, 7, 2. Zoop. So that means that the cost of each journal, one journal, was $27. That's really expensive. $27.50. Okay, so this would be your answer for number 13. All right, let's do 14 together, and then I'm going to let you try 63 and 64 together on your own, okay? And I'll show you the answers at the end. And guys, like I said, we can go over those together in a one-on-one if you'd rather do that. All right, 14. There are 1,000 workers in a factory. Okay, got it. Each worker works 30 hours a week and is paid $10.50 an hour. Okay. How much does the company pay the workers all together each week? Okay, so we have 1,000 workers. These are just like my notes. Okay, I suggest you guys start working on taking notes as you read through problems. It'll help you stay organized and think through your thoughts. All right, so the first thing that I'm gonna do, pause the video actually and try this out on your own. Okay, come on back. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my $10.50 that a worker makes an hour, and I'm gonna multiply it by how many hours they work a week, which is how much? 30, yep. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and do this here, 0, 0, decimal 0, 0. Drop my egg. 0, 15, that's 0 plus 1. 3 times 1 is 3. Okay, so I'm going to add those up. All right, so this shows me that I have $315 for each worker in 1 week. Now I've got to figure out how much it is for 1,000 workers. That's how much it is for one, right? So 315. All right, so I'm going to take my $315 that each worker makes, and I'm going to multiply it by how many workers? 1,000. Excellent. Now I can go ahead and do my trick here. What's 315 times 1? Excellent. 315, and then how many zeros do I need to attach? Excellent. So the company pays the workers $315,000 altogether in a week. All right. So I would like for you today to go ahead and turn to page 63 and 64, and I'd like for you to do those on your own today. I'm going to go ahead and show you your workbook page. So go ahead and solve it and then come back and check. So there's 63. And here's 64, okay? All right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow for a little chapter review. Bye.